disaccharides known as sucrose, which is the table sugar. So I pour a little sugar in the bowl. You see how it separates different carbons of it. Sucrose has two monomers, which are glucose and fructose. Plants usually transport carbohydrates from its leaves. This is a fate plant. And it would go down to its roots, transport to its roots. Another form of sucrose, which is lactose, which is a sugar from milk, and maltose used in making beer. You also have what we call polysaccharides, which is a hydrolyzed storage of starch, carbohydrates. For example, I had a potato and I cut it in half, which I've done. There is starch in the potato. Right now it's stored, which turns to liquid. If I were to cut it up, do a little mush and make sure I don't cut myself. If you were, I'm like squeezing from it, there is liquid, which is the starch that was stored in the potato. If you could see, there's like liquid from the potato now. This is known as starch, carbohydrates, which was stored in the potato. So starch represents stored energy, which later on the starch can withdraw from its carbohydrate. And that way in which, with the potato, their bonds were broken, so the starch was then released. So both plants and animals store sugars, which can later on be used in the form of storage polysaccharides. So because glucose is a major stored energy,